Welcome in, welcome in. I'm about to start. I had to grab some things. Give me a second. All right, I think I got all the things this time. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let me just make sure I get this all square. What is up? Can you hear me? I'm like trying to make sure I'm doing this sort of like my Twitch streams are so much more professional than the YouTube ones. I'm trying to get better. All right. First of all, a quick hello to those of you who just like popped in. Listen, just at the top of this, yes, my depression is not. The depression I'm having right now is that I work so much that I can't do anything, and not being able to do anything, even things like keep my house decently less messy than normal, is bringing me down to the dumps, fam. So there's two things that keep me going generally, and almost always, but well, three. Obviously, Beau Bear and family. I'll say that because my mom and Beau Bear. The second, applying makeup, and the third, playing Ghost Recon on Twitch. So like I've been literally, if you put it that way, killing it. Tanya, what's up? Felisa, hey, I want to make my hair more shiny. I know that everybody's hair isn't shiny with the naturals, but I just want like a smidgen more shiny. Hi, Not From Space. Hi, Bethany, what's up? Listen, we're about to find out because I just got it. I literally 10 minutes ago, I got the palette in the mail. What's up, Janet? Hey, Kara. Spirited Dragonfly, welcome in. So we're going to Felisa. I can't remember if I made you a mod yet. Have I done that? Are you a mod? Because if not, you should be, because you're like here all the time and you really make this space beautiful. Let me just triple check that. Hold on. How do I? I'm like, how do I? Let me figure out. I've forgotten how to make things work, so give me a second. Give me just a second to figure out how like I make my world work. I think because I said crushing and depression, they're telling me that this is limited, and I don't appreciate that, YouTube. That's the other thing, is like all of the changes with YouTube really got me like in the dumps. I'm trying to get my business together, but like it's not working out the way that I had intended. Boop, there we go. I'm just gonna come here and do it from here because I can't figure out how I did it before. All right, so let me. Hey, Kimberly, thank you. Welcome in. Hold on. Boom. I've done it. I've done one of the things that I set out to do. Thank you. Now my mental health is off limits. Yeah, it's hot trash right now. I'm just trying to like, I try to make myself look kind of cutish sometimes for stream. Wait, I feel like that's a lie. That's not true. Also, fun. We're gonna try these out because a friend of mine gifted them to me. It's the ColourPop brushes. They're still in there. Listen, I've already tried one of them. It was super soft. On my face already, which has been on my face since 7 a.m. The Pat McGrath foundation in medium deep 27. It's MD27 is what I have. Their skin fetish. I don't like to say all that. That's too much. That's too many words. It's a lot. I've been wearing the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer quite a bit. Here's the thing. I absolutely hate this delivery system. The concealer is like, it's actually kind of nice. But when I tell you that it's just absolutely like this, look at the top of this, yo. I can't ever do it right because you're trying to get it to come out and then it don't come out, right? It just doesn't. And so you're like, so then you keep going, squid, 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 squid with the twisty, right? And you're like, never mind. You go get another concealer. Tomorrow you come, all the concealer has popped up. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, thank you, Felisa. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. A double take. Yeah. So for those of you, I'm going to actually pop from here into Twitch after I'm done because listen, if you haven't seen it, I'll see if I can pull it up later, show you me like just dying repeatedly trying to base jump. I can't base jump. Anyways, I'm like, I cannot base jump in the game. I'm an FPS person, Spirit of Dragonfly. I play mostly FPS, excuse me. That is my bread and my butter, so I have such a good time over there. But see, okay, so it's not me. Like the concealer, it's weird because I'm like, the concealer itself isn't bad. I look weird because I woke up from a nap like 2 hours ago in time for my friend Jen's live. Also, I want to tell you all right quick before we get into the palette because I don't want people to ask. I don't think that anybody's going to, but just in case you do, here we go. The Kaleidos bronzer. First of all, I want to say this was also gifted to me, not by Kaleidos, but from a friend, because Kaleidos don't like me. But I will say, this is what I've been using as my bronzer. Noise. It's nice. It's like so easy to work with. I both love and hate how heavy the component is. You know what I mean? Like I like it because if you try to break in, I'm going to beat the ever loving crap out of you with this, right? But I don't like it because if I drop it on my sensitive feet, it's going to hurt. I have ADHD and I'm autistic. So the other issue that's going to happen is I'm going to forget that I dropped this on my foot and keep wondering why I have this pain. It's a whole system. And for blush, let me tell y'all, if y'all aren't getting into Moira Beauty, I'm going to do another one of these. We're just, until further notice, the majority of my makeup content, I've said this before, and then I like slid on it, but I'm just going to keep doing it because it's easier for me right now. It's going to be live. Y'all, if you are sleeping on these ombre blushers, I don't know what to tell you. This one is 07 Ruby Flush. Like, this is all day, and I look like a little cherub. All right, anyways. I got this a long time ago. It's a finishing powder from Givenchy, and I got it from, like, Influencer. Listen, it's kind of the business. It really is nice. Like, yeah, it's kind of the business. So, the next thing that we're going to do in my House of Horrors, so what I did is directly from the mail, like I got this is from Nomad. I love their little, like the way that they mail everything. It's in recyclable materials. Adventure awaits, Nomad Cosmetics. What is up? How are you doing? My name is Lucy. It's not, but Bo, I'm closing the door. Hold on. He's trying to get my attention. Let me close the door. I'm closing the door. We're not going to fight. Closing the door. All right. He acts like we didn't just cuddle for like 4 hours. If I close the door, then he's like, you're not going to pay attention to me. And then he stops doing whatever he's doing. He throws tantrums like an actual child. So, you know. All right. Here we go. So, if you don't like opening noises, I'm opening. I can already feel that it's very large. I haven't seen anybody's videos on this. I haven't watched any beauty content as of late, honestly. I've been in my little space. There's the tragedy and comedy. Yay. Listen, Haunted Europe. Okay, Bethany. All right. So we'll bring that out. After we're done. So first up, I always get like a beautiful, there's always like a lovely card that comes with it. Fair Verona. I still to this day absolutely adore Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, even though it's like crushing. It like hurts your feelings so much. So, you can write a letter to Juliet. I will not be doing that. I'm like, I will not be doing that. Because She was 13. What kind of love advice could she give me? None. Also, who wants to be in a relationship with a weirdo like me? This is so cute, though. So cute. So cute. We're about to find out. We're about to find out because we're going to go in hard and fast because that's the only way to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So, one of the things I always say that I like about them is that this packaging matches the packaging on the palette itself. I say this because that is not always the case. Do you know what I mean? A lot of times places like they'll make this gorgeous packaging and then they don't mirror it. Mirrored, babes, mirrored. This one obviously is more reflective. So I kind of I'm in between on the double open situation. In between on that because I kind of almost wish that if this was going to be the case, that it was like just split them up, just make two palettes. Why can't we do that? All right, I'm gonna try to hold it together and be a normal person. No, I'm not normal. It's okay. So this is what they look like in person. You can see all the mess that I have behind me, and I appreciate it if you pay no attention to the mess. So this is what we have. So here's the thing. I know that some folks said there's a lot of red. I think that was actually, I don't know if that was Bethany or not. Hold on. So I kind of dig that, but that is because it's really hard for people of my skin tone to find red. So we're doing like a double, yes, I can do that for you, Meg. I was trying to make sure that I had, because like this little thing, I hope that that's better. Let me know if that's better for you, ma'am. Because I forgot to turn off. There we go. Let me do this. That's what it was. There we go. Okay. We're going to South Africa next year. Let's see if I get to go. So yeah, here's the problem. I'm going to try like, here's what I can already see for my eye. Just looking at it. These two shades are not, oh, here we go. These two shades will probably not be that different on my eye without using like an eye primer, an eyeshadow primer to really differentiate. And I don't use an eyeshadow primer for my everyday looks. I know some people do. I don't. When I'm going up to a place, like, I need y'all to fully understand one of the biggest reasons I rarely use glitter primer and all of that stuff when I try a palette is because I'm trying to wear this like I'm going to wear it. IRL, I don't do all this. I don't do all this. I don't do this when I'm going somewhere. Like normally I'm trying to slapdash this makeup on right quick so my mom and I can go have some drinks. I am really not going to sit there doing like a whole ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do that for y'all and make you think like, oh, because a lot of people don't even wear their makeup like that anyways. Oh, no problem, Meg. Listen, I try to make this, we all have, I need to listen to like 42 things at one time to be able to focus on one thing. So I do feel like that, like these two shades, probably all of these right here, these will be very similar on the eye for me. This might be a bit ashy for my skin tone. This might be perfect. The balcony. So what I'm going to try to do here with my new ColourPop, let's see which one of these I'm going to play with, brush set here. I'm going to pull up E27 because that's who we are. That's who I am. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. I try to like make things chill for everyone because like, I don't know, I don't get to do a lot lately. And y'all, I chat in the BGC threads, you know, I chat there. I don't know how to change my name. I promise y'all I'm not trying to be sketchy if you've ever seen me in there. Like, I'm not trying to be sketchy. I just don't know how to change my name on Reddit. It's weird. I do like the vibes. I'm with you, Cecily. I really do like the vibes because I think that the concept is beautiful. I like that. I do, however, kind of wish there was just a smidgen more variation, but we'll see. So it is hard to use the mirror. I am going to say that as well. So we're just going to tippity tap tap first. I'm going into Quill because that is the deepest red. And I'm going to, actually, I think it would have been better to go in with dark, but we'll see about that in a minute. I'm gonna use Beauty and the Frizz's like tap tap technique, which I've used it before, but I forgot about it. So I'm glad that they reminded me about it. And y'all, I try to call most people they just in case for pronoun usage. Ooh, okay. So we're getting a little color here. Now I know that this camera is not like the bestest for all of this stuff, but I'm looking over here, it doesn't look terrible. So I'm like, I go look on the live there and see what it looks like. So we're gonna I'm gonna go in just a smidgen more and see. I like to use smaller brushes because even though I have large eyes, I have particular things that I'm trying to do, and I like to draw my makeup on a little bit. So I kind of want this red to be deeper. So I'm actually going to go in with dark on the other side of the palette, which is like this deep purpley shade right here, which to y'all I think is coming across a little bit brown. And I'm going to just dump that in. There we go. That's the shade I was wanting this to be. So I'm going to have to do this same thing on the other side. There we are. Because I think I'm going to try to make like a little bit of a pinky eye, but I can't make it like pinky. I feel like if I don't have enough deep. Now I'm probably going to end up looking like a monster at the end of this. But you know what? That's what experimentation is for. We come here, we experiment, we have a little bit of fun, we sweat because baby, I am sweating already. Sweat. Like the All American Reject song. Doom, 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 Kiara, welcome. Dude, have y'all heard that song? It's super old. Of course you have. Maybe not. I'm being weird. Let's move on. Okay, there we go. So I wanted that to be like a much deeper, and then I'm gonna pull it just a smidge out here. On this side, I'm gonna pull it just a smidge out here because I have like a natural, listen, I'm gonna have the same look every time. I have a natural like V shape to my eye. So I'm gonna just follow that because that makes sense. There's literally no reason for me to not do that. Laura? Same in Texas. It's cold today, but I'm still sweating because I'm old and elderly people sweat. We go through a change that ruins our abilities to regulate our temperature. Also, autism doesn't help. I can't regulate my body temperature. All right, so next, what brush shall I use? I wish that they had a few more floofies, but I'm gonna try this E23. By the way, the brushes are performing kind of nice, actually. This one's flatter than I want, so let me get this big other one. And this one is E22, just in order. All right, so I'm trying to do something. And because I'm kind of worried, let me just swatch this. This is like hot. Okay. So, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I kind of hate the mirror situation. I'm not gonna lie. There is some kick up, but I don't ever care about kick up. My life will be fine. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. And I'm like, ugh. This like hot pink pigmented. I'm gonna have to come back in with a deeper shade, y'all. But it's actually really nice. It's more pink than I thought it was going to be, and it's showing up for me on my end. From what I can see, it's showing up nicely on my deep skin. But I feel like y'all aren't seeing that way. So I'm going to take pictures in a minute and put, yeah, these brushes are nice. ColourPop does a few things right, and one of them, for sure, I'm going to go in a little harder than I normally would just so that y'all can kind of see better than everything than words, burp. So, other side, sweating. Snow? No, thank you. I'm good. So one of the things I will say about a lot of Nomad shadows and pigments is that like I find a lot of them, not all, but they're like brighter colors tend to work better with a little less shading and blending. So like if you just kind of go like that, quick windshield, and then you're like boom boom, you see what I'm saying? Let's make sure I'm kind of even. I'm not sweating. Ooh, Felisa, yes. All right, so this where we be. This where I be. What is that song? I ain't got no money. Anyways, I was thinking the same thing, Vision of You. I really feel like that would have made it like really like something special. I'm gonna go for like a dark Halloween look. We'll get there. Dark, like we were in love, but then I hate you now. Okay, so these are, I feel like these shimmers are kind of hard. They are a bit hard. So we got to kind of knock a little bit off. I'm going in with Comedy, just a little bit with my finger, and I'm putting it on the edge of this here because why not? You know what I mean? Oh, that's a pretty shade. It's not as red as I thought it would be. It's more orangey. A lot of these are fiery. I'm going to show you in the palette and like which one I'm talking about as soon as I'm done. So it was this one. This is what I've kind of slapdashed in there. Now I'm going to put Cupid, which is on this finger, I think on my inner corner, and Romeo, which is on this finger here. I think, I don't think I want to, I'm going to attempt with a brush. We're going to attempt. This one's like not what I want still. But so far, side note, I am enjoying these ColourPop brushes. So if you were thinking about getting this set, it's like, I don't know, $28 or something like that at Ulta if you're interested. So I said Cupid was going to go. Okay. So Romeo. Did I say Romeo or Romeo? Like Alpha Romeo. That's sad. Sad face. Timbaland, yes. So I'm trying to get this on the brush because I'm trying to kind of go in so that it doesn't like, yeah, that's why. It's not for the brush, fam. I gotta figure out, hold on, let me, I gotta go on with my finger, I think, because this is not, these are very, like, they're kind of hard pan in a way, like, but they're also, I get why, but it's nice. So it's giving me like a really like soft, like I'm a sweetheart look. Sorry, I'm flipping you off. And I am not that. Okay, so I kind of need like more. I kind of need more. So now I am going to, so because you've seen it, I want both my eyes to look the same. Sorry, I'm going on a stream. So like let me live my life. So now I am gonna try some glitter primer because I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? This is my channel and I do whatever I want to all the time. I can't wait until, like, I've been saying this for I feel like literally months. I have this video I've been working on and I just want it to like go well. And it just, every time I try to film it, I'm always in a rush. So I'm filming it however I want. And we're gonna see if that's better. So I'm gonna just like tap that. Okay. Because I kind of like the direction that it's going. And I think I might like make this go like light to dark a little bit. Like we're gonna play a game. Would like to play a game. All right, so we're gonna get in here because I just need this to like really pop today. I need to look great because like my VODs playing Ghost Recon have been doing well. So I want them to do well. This was the E30 brush that I used to slapdash this on. So now we're going to go back. Pinky finger, Comedy. Dibbity dab, 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 dab. Dibbity dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Ooh, wah! Okay, we did that. Don't look. Look away. Look away from that situation. Thank you. All right. I can only do that like once in a blue moon, okay? I would never try to film myself doing it. You can't ooh wah if you want to ooh wah wah. You know, you have to do it like randomly or it won't work. All right. So, fun fact. Let's see if there's a difference when I like added that to give it more. Oh, there is actually. On my end. On my end. So, let me get in here and get this nice and funky. And I think because there's like blue in this, because it's a shifty shade, and since there's blue in here, I think we're gonna just make this a yeah, see, I think that they're nice shimmers. You just have to work for them. It's up to you on if that's a thing you want to do, but they're really pretty. I gotta like knock off the top layer, I think. What is up, Heather? How are you? We in this bitch. Okay, sorry. We're gonna leave that alone. All right, because I want to be the person that I am. I'm gonna go back in with dark, and I'm gonna like put this under here because I'm gonna redo the outer edges. I think. I feel like this look, what it really needs is darkness, and I think that because this is to me where Nomad shines, from my opinion, is in their mattes, is in their deeper shades. And that's obviously because I am a deep-skinned person, and as such, having deeper skin, I really like the way that their deep shades look on me. Some of their lighter shades don't do exactly what I want. And we're going in for like a sick vampire. You know, I drank someone's blood and they had a cold, and I'm not, used to that. So that is the look we're going to kind of go for. So you're going to have to bear with me while I make this happen. All right. Now, because I think that, in my opinion, Paradise here will be a bit ashy. I think it will be. That's what I'm going to use exactly to help with this sickness. All right, we're going to just tap it on here. Oh, it is a bit ashy, but it is doing exactly kind of what I want, which is giving me this like sickly underbelly. Yes, child. And I'm probably going to make it worse as we go along because I want like a really intense this looks backstory. Yes. Like I'm a vampire and I did this. And then, all right. So what I'm going to do, because I feel like this side of the palette is more, yes. I'm going to come over here with Poison, and we're going to just like kind of over this. Cause I think that I can do that. I think honestly, I can do whatever I want to. Like, let's be real. It's makeup, not brain surgery. Not today, anyway. I'm not going to study to be a brain surgeon. Are you kidding? But do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is so much nicer. Yes. Proof is in the pudding that you can fix any look. Any look. You can always go back in. You can always say hello to it. Give it a little kiss. And kind of give it some extra love. Now, just wait, because it's not finished. It's not finished. Listen, Angel, yes, my favorite TV or movie vampire. Oh, there's way too many to mention. It's definitely neither of the ones from the Vampire Diaries. And listen, I can't say it here because, anyways, but there's a lot of weird fanfic out there about the Salvatores. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I will say, let me think about this. Oh gosh. So I know a lot of people did not like Stuart Townsend in Queen of the Damned, but I did. I thought he was hot. Let me just get I just need a regular mirror because this is making me feel like an insane person. I'm like, I just need a regular mirror. So there we go. We're gonna up. But also, yes to Spike. Oh, Spike was Spike. Spike. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one that I was trying to use shimmer on, and I'm going to go back into this hot pink, and we're going to just like blend this in like that. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to touch the top of this with this. So it looks like I did this whole thing intentionally. I didn't, but it does look like I did. Ooh, like Colin Farrell, Felisa? Because Colin Farrell is in my ace fantasies all the time. Colin Farrell is in my I would engage in snooze list for. You know what I mean? Like normally I'd be like, no, thank you. But Colin Farrell, if he was like, hey, do you want to snooze? I'd be like, yes. 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 So now, so I have, it's getting, okay. So here's what I'm going to say so far on the impressions that I get, Bam, 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 bam. What I'm going to say so far is the mattes, I feel like their mattes almost always perform beautifully. I do wish the shimmers were not as difficult to shimmer. Oh, yes, Spirited Driver. I do love a British accent. And that's the only thing that made me like Shark Mouth Vampire in The Invitation was like, listen, the shark mouth is actually attractive. I'm just saying they're untrustworthy. You know what I mean? He had a like giant shark mouth. Like I really felt like he just unhinged his jaw and like, but still very attractive. So that's what I'm going to say is I don't know what's been changing with their shimmer formula as of late. I noticed this in their holiday palette as well. I keep finding that the shimmers are getting, especially like these pinky ones and the red ones, getting more and more difficult to work with. I don't love that for us. So now I want to just kind of like make it worse. So I'm going to go in here. I'm like, I want to make it worse. So I'm going to touch rose a smidge because I need to like look sick like, but I'm not looking sick enough. Do you know what I mean? Wait a minute. Now we're getting ill. Okay. Not like Beastie Boys ill. And not like time to get ill, but like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how good I am at doing this maneuver. But I hope it's like, okay. M, what's up? M is in his house. So I feel like I'm getting, so here's the thing. I like the concept so far. Obviously, first impression, I know how people feel about them. I like the concept. I do think that they could have made this into one palette. And just moved some of these, and by that I mean like a smaller palette, not all of these. I opened the door because it's 2 9-pans, which is 18, right? That's math. Worst vampire is Angel, by the way. Angel, worst vampire. I'm gonna say that. Angel sucks. Yes, the swatch, like, so the thing is, I do feel like there are overlaps in tones. I haven't swatched everything yet. I'll see if I can find some time somewhere to like do some swatches. But yeah, I feel like, but it does feel like you need both of them in order to make it work. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not good. I just feel like it's not going to work without both sides because like, I feel like the red for my deep tones, for my deep skin wasn't really going to come across as red. Now on M, they're going to look gorgeous, right? Yeah, David was fine, but still, he was the worst vampire. I'm going in, I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Coconut because I love coconut. Y'all, coconut anything, I'll lose my mind. I just like, listen, speaking of weird things that you do and you're like, why am I saving this? Y'all, I don't know why I've been hoarding all this Bath and Body Works like hand wash, but I looked in my cabinet. Well, object permanence is a problem, but I looked at my cabinet. I have 4 of them hoes. I've had these soaps for 2 years. I haven't gone through them. Why did I buy I think I bought like 9 of them at one time. For what? You are a single person. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Gerard Butler and Dracula 2000. Yes. Hot. Also the Dracula from Blade 3. All right, so what I'm gonna do, because let's ruin our lives. We're gonna try Moors. Wait, let me swatch and decide. There's Moors. I feel like that's gonna be too like dissonant in not a good way. I like dissonant makeup, but not like that. Ooh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, listen, for a minute I was like, oh my God, a hair. There's not. It's the cut I have on my finger where I almost chopped it off. Look at that. Good. Okay, we're gonna have to come in on my next live and play with this, because this is the shade. Wait a minute, Tragedy. This is the shade. Yes. That looks devilish, bitch. I like that a lot. All right. I'm going to go with my original plan and use Cupid. I'm going to dig in here because that usually helps. I want it to be like really intense because I am a vampire. Notice me before I drink your blood and ruin your life. More intensity. I'm like, more. And that's not the fault of the shadow. That's just me and what I'm going for today. All right. That's more of what I'm looking for today. I'm going in like little circular motions. I'm using a brush that's bigger than usual because when I want to go intense, I like to use a bigger brush for this. Because I have like deep hollows right here anyway. And I used to like try to hide them. And now I'm like, listen, jaw hair and baby teeth. Wait a minute. What happened when I wasn't looking? Emmett from Twilight was kind of hot. All right. Now, before I go in with wings, because everybody's always like, oh, you know what? I'm going to take this little funky brush here, the E23, and I'm going to actually go into Juliet just a smidge. Now, Juliet is a powdery shade. It's a powdery shimmer. I'm going to just kind of come up here. Because no look of mine is complete without ruining it with some random shadow. Okay. Actually, it's not ruined. All right, hold on. We're going to do the other side. Then I'm going to do the like eyes closed thing that we're supposed to do. I'm glad I can't do it in slow motion, actually. One day they're going to make it so that you can. They're going to be like live slow-mo, and I'm going to be like, why has the Lord forsaken us? Anyway, so this is what we have going on. Now, I do makeup however I do makeup. So, yes. I've been like on this kick where I'm like, yeah, I have this problem. So I am going to put on this concealer just a smidgen more so that I look, I still want to look dead, right? But like not too dead. So I'm going to slap in a little extra here. For context, again, I twisted this up like days ago. I'm still going through it. All right. We're still trying to make that happen. Wait. I forgotted a thing, which is eyeliner. You know, I was so proud of myself for a moment because I was like, look at you getting all this stuff and being like prepared, preparado, pero not today. Okay. Okay. Now, whilst I figure that situation out, let me figure out which one of these brushes I'm going to try to use to like dab this in. You know what? We're going to try this ColourPop F31 brush. What is it for? Whatever I want it to be for, actually. That's how brushes work for me. What did I just do with the little, okay, there it is. So we're going to come in here and make me look a little, you know, like even though I ate someone and they made me sick, like I'm still, you know, gorgeous. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. All right, I'm a sick vampire, y'all. Not like I was in the Confederacy sick, and not like I hunt high schoolers sick, but like, like ill. Can we one day we're going to have a conversation about why all these vampires only date high schoolers. I mean, I get it. They're like, we look young, but like also you could go for 18. Just a thought, Damon. Anyways, you came for makeup, you got vampire commentary. So I have a little bit of an idea. We're going to see if this is a good idea or not. Because I feel like I just want to like go into tragedy, just like a smidge on the same brush, which is the E30. And I'm just going to like come under here, like right here. Oh, yes. It's a subtle but great idea. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sweating so profusely. I'm like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a very subtle but great idea. I don't think you can see it. We'll take pictures. Promises, promises. I'll take pictures and then try to figure out how to show them to you. Oh, wait, I know how I can do it. Never mind. I think. I feel like the dark side is like the better side. The dark side of love. Because this is like the happy side of love, and then this is the dark side of love. And I like the dark side of love better. Let me grab eyeliner, which of course is always going to be, listen, if you're ever wondering what black eyeliner I'm using, it's almost always from Drenched. My legs, speaking of Drenched, ugh, be right back. Don't look at all the trash back here. Rude behavior. Oh, look, this is like sweaties. All right. Now, thank you, Cameron. All right, so we're going in. I got it on like Amazon, I'm pretty sure. All right, so now I'm gonna clean everything up with a wing. Boom. Come get some. Remember the rule of wings? It doesn't matter if they're the same on both sides. No one will notice but you. One wing on the struggle bus, one wing destruction. Listen, it's always going to be that. Thank you. Cousins, not siblings. Boom. So let me also do the thing that I love to do, which is often and almost always use the shiz in here as my highlighter. Here we go. I'm going in with Cupid. I often use my inner eye corner shade as the same. Bethany, that's why, like, listen, it's not just because I'm affiliated. It's literally why I like this liner. Like, this is the one. I use the same inner, like, I always do that because it connects and there's something that it does for the eye. You know what I mean? Like, for someone looking at you, it just, like, really makes, to me, everything pop so much more. And I like to do, like, a little finger dab. You know what I mean? What's wrong with a finger dab? I don't always have to, like, get all these tools and use a brush and be like, look how professional I am, because I'm not. You know what I mean? Makeup is a hobby of mine. Yes. All right. So that's where we are with that. On the cheeks. And then, of course, I look really good with a nose highlight. I don't care what anybody says. All right. All right. We're styling. We're profiling. We're looking like the bad bee that I am. Now, I'm going to go in with this. I'm like trying to say the word blush and I can't say it. I'm like, just trying to figure out where I put the brushes. So I am going to, I don't think I like the shape of that for blush, but I do like the shape of that, the F32. I'm guessing that F stands for face. So I really am like, I'm guessing. So this one, I like to swirl it from the top and then get in here, because then when I apply it, I don't know how to explain what it does, but I'm just going to put it on so that you can see, because I'm going to look like a cute little Queepy doll. Okay. So right here and then right here. This is like kind of how I've been doing my blush for work. I'll blend it in a minute. You'll see. All right. And these are super pigmented, so I'm really careful about how, like, I'll put a bunch on my brush and then, like, just play from there. So I've added a little bit of blush. I don't go like, I don't go nuts. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Prince, listen. So that's where we are there. Of course, once again, I was like, I'm so prepared. Preparado. Pero. Did I bring any lip stuffs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I wasn't thinking about it. So this is like what everything looks like. And I'm going to see, hold on. Let me see if it's. I got boxes because I never unpacked from when I moved last year, and I'm moving again. Like, I got boxes because I didn't unpack before, and I'm still not. Yes, that's the thing. I will say this. I will also say this. If for whatever reason you have issues, like, the one thing I will always say about, even though there are some of the shimmers are hard packed in here, they're like really hard packed in here. They will always work beautifully for highlighter, except for the ones in the holiday palette. I really struggled with those, and I ended up not, I think I tried to film with it, but I feel like the video that I was filming, I hated. So I just obviously deleted it because I'm a monster. So that's another reason why I just pop on live, because sometimes I just feel like, again, every time I'm trying to film something, I feel like I'm trying so hard to like show all and this is just like fun. You know, I'm just having a good time. So my first impression is that you need both sides, but you don't, you know what I mean? So obviously I didn't use every shade, but just looking at it, they could have eliminated probably this, and one of these, right? Um, and kind of combined these two shades to be a little bit more of friends, like made it almost like, so that would have been a shade. Keep this deep blue, obviously always keep black. And then I think that the shimmers would have been like fine to keep all of them. You know, I don't think you needed as many mattes actually. I think you just needed like 4 or 5 and keep all the shimmers, because the shimmers are really like the show. If they weren't as hard packed, I will say that right now. We're going to come back to it because listen, if there's one thing I'm doing this year, which is every year, honestly, it's playing with all of my eyeshadow palettes, and I'm trying to like grab everything and start playing with it. Again, anyway, it's just like live for y'all, because I'm moving. Yes, the 12 pan would have worked perfectly. I think a 12 pan would have been perfect. Listen, I do the same thing. Now, obviously, if I put on, oh, let me turn on the big light so that you can see it again. Hold on. I hate big light, but here we go. Boom. This is me in lighting. I'm a monster. I have to trim the ends of my hair, BT dubs, because I've never, like, the ends are still relaxed, you know? The ends are still relaxed, and then the rest is curly. Yeah, I'm moving because this is less apartment. But yeah, so I do feel like overall, I like it. It could be smaller. I did receive it in PR, BT dubs. I hope I said that. I did get it from them in PR. If I didn't, here we are. Nomad. I've been on Nomad's PR list, I feel like, for 2 years now. So what I'm going to say is I think that I want to see, especially in 2023, I want to see more brands going smaller, not bigger. I think that the average makeup consumer who has between 2 and 5 palettes, maybe 10 palettes at max, is trying to get to a more concise color story. I really feel like that's where people are headed. And then those of us who have tons of makeup are also trying to like be more discerning about what we're bringing into our collections. I absolutely love the artwork. It's beautiful and reflective. I love that. I love the shade names. You know, it's all very Romeo and Juliet as it's supposed to be. But I'm going to say, I think that overwhelmingly, I'm looking to downsize my palette size, not collection. Listen, one of these days that I'm having a good day, I am gathering every single palette that I own. And it's either going to be one really long live stream, or we're going to do it in like halves or thirds or whatever. But I'm gathering every single one. We're going to talk about every single palette I've got. And I'm not decluttering them. That's the other thing. I'm not getting rid of them. We're just going to talk about them. Boom. Like a palette a day. Not just kidding. I can't do that. But yeah. You know, Kiara, I did not. But it is because I have the Surge and the blends. And I feel like it's a combination of them. Don't get mad at me. I like blend blending, but I'm just saying that's what I feel like. I'm going to turn this big light off. We're going to get in a chill vibe, back in our chill. Yeah, I'm way into like bringing all of the things forward. I don't really like to declutter. One, I'm a Taurus and I hoard my treasures, and you know, this is my cave. Come in at your own risk. I will breathe fire. But the other is that like I don't do declutter content for entertainment. Like if I'm decluttering something, most of the time I just do it. Like I don't keep it to do a video. I'm sorry. Like also, no, I'm not. If I don't like it, I'm throwing it away. I'm not going to keep trying to like make it work and then put it somewhere. I'm already a very messy person. I am neurodivergent and messy. You know what I mean? And that's already a struggle. So I don't want to I don't want to add to that. I'm already like I'm looking around now. I'm like, oh, there's so much that I have to throw away. All these paper towels that I use for my hands. So yeah, but yeah, I think that I like the palette. I wish the shimmers were easy to work with. We're gonna definitely come back to this. Let's look at it like give me a month. We should look at it again in a month because that will give me more time to play with it and get some of the top layer of the shimmers off to see if they're even easier to work with. I dig. So, oh yes, yes. I have not. You know what? I am weird. I don't think I can do it. The Sydney Grace, I don't think I can do it. Because I was just getting to know Mel and I have emotions. Hold on. The potential for a friendship that could have been but was not is such a struggle for me to deal with. So I know it's a weird thing to say, but it was a little crushing because I was just getting to know her and she's so funny and obviously highly talented and I was just getting to a point where I was like, oh, I should reach out and so it was a little that's me. So I always get sad when I think about that. So oh no, don't be sorry. I have strange attachments to people. You know what I mean? Like I mean, obviously when I cut you out of my life, like you don't exist, as Red found out, but you don't exist. But I just was like, I will say, take advantage of a time that you have. That's what I'll say. Try sometimes not to feel like you have to like wait for a specific moment to reach out to someone. Also, I am hoping to do like a gathering in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I don't know when. Kimberly, I can't remember her last name right now, but Kimberly from Fort Harriet, Kimberly Foster has been doing them as well. I want to go to one of hers and I want to do that as well. No, you totally love the things. I just can't do it because that's what it'll remind me of. It'll be a long while before I can like get into it again. So yeah, I think, yes, I get it in PR. Yes, I do have, everybody has a bias. So I think that that's dumb to act like looking for someone who doesn't have a bias. Everybody's gonna have a bias. If you like the brand, you're gonna have a bias. If you don't like a brand, you're gonna have a bias. But I will say that I kind of wish it was just a smidgen smaller. And I do feel like some of these shades are shades that were similar in other palettes, and we might just do like some compare and contrast so we can play with them. You know what? You may not have missed out on Haunted Europe. It might come back. You never know. You know what I mean? We'll see one day. I think I have like 3 Nomad palettes right here as we're talking. So anyways, yeah, that's the thing. She'd be like every time. So I think I'm not gonna put on lip stuff because I don't want to. I want to stream with just like my lips. I know that somewhere I have like a gloss. I feel like maybe that I'll just pop on. But yeah, I'm gonna go play some Ghost Recon because I still can't base jump. We'll see. But thank y'all for coming. Again, the majority of the makeup content is gonna do this now. We're gonna do this. Sometimes I'll already have my face on, but that also tells you the top combination. I've been enjoying this quite a bit now. The Pat McGrath for a base. So I've been wearing this quite a bit. For those of you who don't know, I'm a postal carrier, a mail carrier. So I'm outside all day. I wore my face, the face today. So, all I did was like really touch up the concealer and blush and stuff. So like, other than that, like the base is still killing it. So yeah. All right. If you want to come, hey, Angie, if y'all want to come on by, you can come. Hey, Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle. You can come by Twitch. I'm going to be over there in 10-ish minutes or so. The starting soon screen will be up. And I'm gonna play some Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think it's called. Wilderness. I don't remember the name of things. Anyways, thanks, y'all. Have a good night. You don't have to subscribe, but you do have to watch. Mwah!